Cool. Hey, Hailey. Just kind of want to get what you thought of the game over the weekend. Obviously, pretty gutting with that handball and the result. What did you kind of make of it?
I thought the first half we were completely dominating. I think that we are playing a lot of what we like to play, the small ball idea. And I think that they capitalized off of our own mistakes. I don't think that it was like something where they just came out of the park and like absolutely killed us. But I think that we can reflect and kind of clean up some of the little mistakes that we made during the game that punished us, unfortunately. And to capitalize early, I think is like something we can look forward to doing in the next game, because we had control of the game pretty much, I thought, the first half especially.
You've obviously come from overseas to join this team. Have you been able to have a good connection with the new players that have come in since the new year, and how are they kind of fitting into the group?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's been such a great experience, such an easy experience. Obviously, it's a little nerve-wracking coming in across the world and whole new environment and whatnot, but everyone here has made it so easy. And I think that, for example, Isabel coming in, we all were super supportive and like told her early on that it's going to be an easy, smooth transition based off of the experiences we've all had. So it's been great. We all get along very well, I think, the culture of the team. So pretty smooth experience, I would say.
Perfect. And lastly, in the last 5 games, the Phoenix have only been able to manage 1 win. Is it kind of panic stations yet, or we're not too worried about how the rest of the season is going to go?
I think that not every single period of the season is going to be perfect and how we absolutely want it to be. And we're obviously trying to improve every week. I don't think we look too far ahead into like what could happen or what couldn't happen. So I think for me personally, I know a lot of the team feels this way too, but kind of just like putting those losses behind us and like using them as learning experiences is super important. And because if you keep thinking about those losses, you're not going to be able to move forward. So kind of just seeing the little things that we can do better in those games, and that's all we can really do. So
Perfect. Thank you.
thank you.
Kia ora, Hailey. Happy New Year. Just wanted to firstly get a gauge from you. How are you enjoying your first Kiwi summer?
No, it's been great. The sun's finally like coming out and it's been consistently warm, I feel like. So no, it's a beautiful place to live, and have never experienced anything like it, obviously. So everything brand new is amazing to me.
You talked a little bit about obviously when Isabel came in, you guys sort of let her know that things are going to be quite easy. Do you overseas players, have you guys sort of come together and helped each other out? Like, because as you say, it's a new environment, you're in a new country, new culture, new weather conditions. Do you guys sort of get together and sort of hang out and work it all out?
Yeah, so we're actually all roommates, so we're kind of with each other like all the time. But yeah, for example, like this was my first Christmas away from home across the world. So, and I know like they're all in the same position as well. So we kind of like just come together and like are like a little family inside our big family that we have on the team. So no, but I think also like in football, you can't expect for everything to be just the same in like your same environment all the time. And so accepting like that is different, but it's part of growth is important, I think. And it's exciting. So
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. How did you find that, like, sort of getting that realization of this is part of your career, that you're gonna be away, for big things like Christmas from your family and everything? How are you sort of finding that adjustment?
yeah, I mean, it's what you sign up for, but I kind of knew like after college that I wanted to keep playing regardless of where that was going to take me. I'm not going to stop playing because that moves me across the world. So just having an open mindset, I think, is super important as an international player, that you could probably end up anywhere, to be honest with you. And I think that's the fun in it as well, getting those experiences, and I wouldn't change it for anything. So,
Morning, guys.
Awesome. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Good luck this Friday.
thank you.
Hi, Barry Guy from RNZ Sport in Wellington. I was just talking to Annalie about her captaincy because she has taken that role this season, and a bit about her responsibility she feels in a way for the well-being of players and the likes, and how she's coping with that. How have you found perhaps the setup and Annalie's role off the pitch as well when it comes to leadership?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's a great person on and off the field. I feel that everyone's very comfortable with like coming to her for absolutely anything, whether that has to do with soccer or like off the field. And that kind of makes a very easy environment to be in. And I think that she represents us well too as a team, like to staff, to other teams, to opponents. Like I think she's like kind of the summary of what our culture is on the team. So she represents us well, and I could go to her for anything, and that's super important. So
Sorry, my screen keeps dropping out.
it's okay.
In a way, is it does she have too much responsibility? Does a captain, not just her perhaps, but any captain, what is expected of them? Because primarily you want them to perform on the field, but how do you feel when it comes to, just what is required and the well-being and those sorts of things? Um, how do
Yeah.
you feel how everyone copes?
I mean, to be honest with you, she kind of does take it on a lot on her own. I feel like we have Michaela Foster too, who's like also a co-captain. We also had Chloe before, but I think that Flea does take on a lot of the responsibility of many things, and some people do and don't see. But like I said, she handles it very well and is very good at representing like our team and who we are and what we want as a culture. So I don't think that it's a problem for her at all. I think she handles it very well and is a good representation of like what we should be and what we should strive for.